Babe, it's 10 a.m. Time to shout out another 60.
Splatoon 3. I played it, and here's my experience with it. However, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different with this video. I feel that the gameplay of Splatoon is too repetitive for a true Khepri plays, so I'm going to kind of combine my two series and make this a part highlight video, part review. So if you enjoy this type of content, consider hitting that subscribe button and following me on Twitch where I stream my playthrough of this game. Our story begins with the demo of this game, where we create our squid, do the tutorial, and play the first Splatfest. So I want to design my squid kid as close to my Agent 4 as I can. I want them to be like the same character. I want to carry my OC over, essentially, from Splatoon 2 to Splatoon 3. So that is my goal. So here's our squid kid right now. I have like lore for her and shit. Same hairstyle, so it is this. They fucking ruined squid bagging. This is awful. This game, literally unplayable. It's literally Splatoon 2.5. And that's my biggest problem with this game.
Some of the stuff in this game just feels like it could have been an update to Splatoon 2. It has enough to warrant a sequel, but I don't think it's worth $60 of my money. Maybe more like 30 or 40. And wait, I felt the same thing about Splatoon 1 to Splatoon 2. It wasn't worth $60.
Don't get me wrong, the game's really fun. It's a good game. I love Splatoon's gameplay a lot, but the game just doesn't feel worth $60 when it could have easily been
more like 40 or 30.
Oh, let's watch the goddamn news, baby. I will say it, these girls aren't as good as Pearl and Marina. It's just too bad Nintendo's purposely keeping them out of the game so they could appear in their paid DLC. Like, Marina was great from the beginning, and Octo Expansion really redeemed Pearl. Like, I'm a big Pearl fan because of Octo Expansion. It's Team Rock time. Because Big Man is obviously the obvious choice. Fire's got, like, the big-ass forehead, and, like, we made fun of fucking Pearl for the forehead. We're done playing. We're done playing. Wannabe sushi! Wannabe sushi! That's incredible! Cause they're squids! Wait, okay, these are actually sick. Never mind, I like these. Like in the first two games, the best part of Splatoon 3 is the character customization. Because each piece of gear has skills that affect you in battle, it's not only cosmetic, but it actually affects gameplay. But who cares about that? Because the most important part of the game is dripping out your squid. There's plenty of fashion options in the full game, and you can create your own OC with their own lore and fashion sense and stuff. In fact, you know what? It's OC lore dump time. My OC is an inkling named Coral who wants to study Octarian culture. In particular, she's close friends with the Octolings of Splatsville and likes their fashion sense a lot, so she tries to put her own spin on it, wearing Octoling shades and other things like that. Okay, it might be stupid of me to have an OC for a stupid kids game, but my brain does this stuff on its own. Anyway, I'll give you an update on Coral's fashion sense every time I update her clothing in this game. So, stick around and you'll see how her clothing changes. Okay, cringe-ass OC lore dump over. It's time to continue the actual video game. We hopped into the Splatfest, and I guess that this is as good a time as any to talk about the changes made to this game as compared to Splatoon 2. The weapon situation is unfortunate as there's only two new types. There's the Splatana, which on paper is just a worse brush, but in practice, it's an actual neat weapon that's fun to use but fucking annoying to play against. It's the year 2022, we've had 3 games of this shit, and still nobody's inking their fucking spawns. This weapon's kind of bad, huh? Then there's the Tri-Stringer, a bow-type weapon that shoots these exploding bolts. It
just kind of a worse charger. It's not enough to spruce up the gameplay. Got him! Fucking snipe! There's also plenty of new sub-weapons and specials, which range in the fun factor from fun ones such as the Zip Cast and Crab Tank to unfun ones like the Killer Whale 5.1. What else? At the start of the matches, you get kind of shot out of the cannon. However, that cannon has very little range, and I honestly don't see the point of it in a gameplay perspective. It just adds an extra step to spawning back in. It would be cool if the cannon could let you go to specific checkpoints on the map, but whatever. I keep forgetting that they have to launch out of the thing, and I keep holding forward to like walk forward without looking at the screen. Let's talk about modes. There are no new modes in this game whatsoever, aside from the changes to the Splatfest as well as Big Run. This in particular pissed me off because it's the exact same modes that were in Splatoon 2. Some of them have a few changes, but it's still the same game overall, and when you've been playing them for about the past 6 years, they've gotten kind of old by now. That being said, the Tricolor Turf War was fun, I guess. It's just a turf war but with 3 teams, and 2 of the teams only have 2 players, so I feel that the winning team is kind of at an advantage with Tricolor Turf War because they get 4 players while the others get only 2. That being said, they do spruce it up a little with the Ultra Signal, which that you can kind of adds like a King of the Hill aspect. I kind of like that. For the competitive modes, it would have been nice to have a few more communication options rather than just this way and booyah. It would be nice to help out people who play solo queue in competitive modes. Again, I have to stress that the gameplay is good, Splatoon is fun, but it doesn't feel worth $60. As for the maps, there are a few new ones along with several old, but my main problem with the maps is that they only have 2 playable at a time. I get the idea of the rotating stage list, I think it's fine, but adding even 1 more stage to the amount it rotates would be enough to make these stages seem less stale. The 2 major updates this game got were Story Mode and Salmon Run. Salmon Run's a lot of fun now. The ability to throw eggs adds a lot of strategy to the playstyle, and the new bosses are fun. That one was fun.
Yeah, I like the cannons. That should be fun.
But by far, the best part is the King Salmonids. Oh shit! Oh shit! It's King Salmonoid! Kohozuna! I especially like how they just show up out of nowhere and you have to react to the shock of them showing up. The gameplay is fun and adds strategy to the game where you go grind for golden eggs to shoot at the boss or just straight up shoot it.
Help! Help! Help!
Oh, we're not winning this one. It's a fun new threat, and I really feel like how it only happens occasionally, along with the time limit making it feel hectic as all hell, which is the main draw of Salmon Run. And of course, you can play Salmon Run whenever you want to in this game. Finally! It's time for a drip update. I finally got my hands on the shades I wanted. Before we get to the story mode, there are a few more things I wanted to touch on. First is this card game, which is actually the best part of the game. I don't understand it very well, but it's very fun, and if I start to understand it, I think it'll be even more fun. Also, have I mentioned that this game literally has a Fortnite Battle Pass? I mean, it's free, but by leveling up your catalog, you can get free shit from Harmony. You can use that shit to drip out your Inkling, but also add shit to your locker, which in all likelihood, no one will ever check, but it's cool anyway. Anyway, on to the story mode, and this is where the video will become more like a traditional Khepri plays. I'll have bits and pieces of me talking about my thoughts about it, but mostly you'll just see my gameplay and experience playing the story. Oh, hi, it's my friend! Oh, he's got a mech this time. Okay, so you're not the bad guy. So it's Mr. Grizz who's the bad guy, definitely. So it's, my bet is if it wasn't DJ Octavio, it's definitely Mr. Grizz. I'm gonna use this time to touch on the music, cause it's the Splatoon classic where it's a mixed bag. It's either really, really good or it's piss gurgly. And it depends on which song you're listening to. Oh, hey, it's you! What are you doing here? I wonder who these mysterious masked people are. I wonder who they could be. Any Moai emotes in chat? The
levels in the story mode are divided up into two types. The first type is the type from the original Splatoon 2 campaign, where it's like, reach the end and use your gun to reach the end. And the second type is the Octo expansion type, where you're given a list of weapons and you have to complete the objective, like destroy all the targets or reach the goal using a specific item. And it switches it up sometimes, but it's fun and to have both in the same type of campaign. There's hidden lore and shit hidden throughout the world that you can find and unlock by playing the levels, and it expands upon the world in a unique way, and it's fun to read. Occasionally the game will throw a boss fight at you, and that'll be a different change of pace that you have to get through. You really must have said that, Agent 1. They're hopping mad! Ha 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 ha! You know what, we can spit. Oh my fucking god, shut up! The writing is very pun-based. If you like it, you'll like it, and if you don't like it, you won't like it. For me, it's alright. It's not my favorite humor, but it gets a chuckle out of me. You need me, come in. Agent 1, good to hear your voice. I'm still locking myself out of the room. Someone's coming. Oh, you looking for your hibernation? How many cuttlefish? Oh, that's former Captain Cuttlefish. Okay, so that's Mr. Grizz. You love your bag of beef, Okay, hi, how are you doing? Hey yo, drip update! Oh, they're wearing the old Octoling shades, not the new ones. I want the new ones. That's so stupid. I need the new ones. They were in Splatoon 2. Why'd they cut them? This is for Splatsville. What? What? It's fucking Mario! No! It's fucking Mario Sunshine Hotel! Super Mario! It's the same fucking goo as it was in fucking Sunshine 2. What's this icky paint-like goo? It's moving! This is so much fun! This is the best part of the game! Is that Mr. Grizz? He's literally just a bear? He's literally... all this mystery to build up to who Mr. Grizz is, and he's literally just a bear. He's just a bear. He's just a bear. A literal bear. I thought it was gonna be like something cool. Like, what if it was the fucking professor, or what's his name? That would be cool. What if it was him? What if he was the villain this whole time? That would've been cool. No, it's just a literal bear. So what does he want with the golden eggs? A golden egg, you might be able to use that. What does he want with it? Kill him! What was I supposed to do? How did I die? Get him! Oh shit! Shit! No! No! You have to do that all over again? No! No, 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 no.
Not like this. Not like this. Get him! That's what we fucking like to see, baby! We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you another drip check, as I finally got the thing I wanted. Octavio? He's got a fucking spaceship? You know who's fucking missing from this big group hug? That's right! Their names are fucking Pearl and Marina! Where are they? Where are they? Nintendo wants to save them for the DLC, make me pay $30 more to see them. This remix goes crazy. You know what would make it even better? If Pearl and Marina were here. So after this, are we gonna welcome Octavio back onto the surface, or? We're making the entire world break! Well, that was my experience with Splatoon 3. It's a good game. It's a great game, even. Amazing. I enjoyed it thoroughly, but I don't think it's worth the $60 that Nintendo is asking for. That being said, it's an amazing game. It's just dragged down by its price, and that makes me view it in a more critical lens because I have to take into account how much I paid for it. But maybe I'm biased. The only first-party Nintendo games that on the Switch that I think are worth $60 are the Xenoblade games and Breath of the Wild, so maybe I'm just wrong. That being said, the game's really good, and I encourage you try it, especially if you're a longtime Splatoon fan. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and let's end it off with one final drip check. Since my OC is into Octarian culture, she's a big fan of Marina, so of course she'd want to wear her outfit, and of course, I had to look everywhere online for a Marina amiibo coin. Luckily, I was able to find one, but it sucks that Nintendo makes accessing some of their content so fucking difficult. Thanks, Nintendo!